What's good, y'all? It's your boy, the Seventh Joy Boy, and this is the I don't even know what to say about the first half of the New Orleans Saints, but good God, you cannot tell me y'all not ready to see Tyler Shuck. The fans I know for sure are ready to see Tyler Shuck. And it's really, I'm just gonna say this. I don't think it's truly Spencer Rattler's fault. I really think it's just a scheme. I think it's just the scheme. And I don't think he's the quarterback for the scheme. I keep on saying that. I'm going to keep on saying that. I don't think he's a bad quarterback. I think he's a really good one. I know he needs to work on placement passing. Um and we needs to work on deceiving the defense better. That's going to come with time, but at this moment, you're going to be 1-7. You're going to be 1-7. You're going to be tied with the Jets. You're just as bad as the Jets now because they went ahead and beat the Cincinnati Bengals. I don't think we're good enough to beat the Cincinnati Bengals. To looking at how the Saints are playing, I don't think y'all could beat the Jets either. I really don't. I don't think this team. I think this is the worst team in the NFL now. I really do. On offensive wise, because the defense plays his heart out every time. When Dennis Allen was there, and I with Brandon Staley, this defense has been truly a good defense. And people will blame the defense. Oh, the defense needs to stop the run. I'm like, tell y'all this. If the defense has more screen time when you're supposed to be a supporting role actor, if you got more screen time than the main actor, what you think is going to happen? What you think is going to happen? People pay to see the main actor, right? You didn't pay to see the defense hold hold the offense from scoring. They don't pay the defense to score. Oh, that's not what I was trying to say. My bad. I'm saying people are not coming to see this game because of the defense. We get hype off the defense or making plays when the offense has made the play. The offense reinvigorates the defense. And there are offenses that play as good as defenses. And I'm going to say like this, a good offense protects a bad defense. A bad offense destroys a good defense. This is a bad offense. And I really think it's just bad because you drafted a guy, you gave this guy opportunities, and it didn't pan out when Derek Carr was there. When he got to start, it was just like, okay, well, we see flashes and it could be something. Now you seeing like after that what it looks like, and it's just like you're not making it easy for nobody to say like, yeah, Spencer Rattler should keep the starting role. Now I think he could be a starting quarterback. I don't think he's just a scheme. He's not scheme in this offense. He's not the guy in this offense. He makes plays in this offense here and there, deacon dunking, trying to make smart decisions, trying to make sure that he doesn't lose the starting job. That way he has more time to figure out the offense and whatnot. But once you start seeing your guys that are like the brains of the operation go down, like Eric McCoy, you got Alvin Kamara might be down with his ankle injury. Um, I think it's an ankle injury because I saw the defender roll up on his ankle, and they did say he has a bad ankle. So there's that. Um I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else because it's not gonna look good. It's not gonna look good for you guys if you say Alvin Kamara's down and all you got is Devin Neal to run the ball. I mean, you gotta protect your rookie running back in this situation. He's the only guy that can run the ball. I mean, you got Taysom Hill, but I don't think Taysom Hill's like 100% at all. I saw that running touchdown. People loved it, but I'm like, that man moving slower than molasses. I'm not sure if y'all want to go that route. So really, it's going this game is going to be put on Spencer Rattler's shoulders, like completely. He has to carry the team, and that is not that is not Spencer Rattler's role, bro. That's not his role. That's not his role. He does not carry teams, bro. Y'all could look at his college tape, and if y'all want him to carry a team, y'all gotta give him the players to do so. And we don't have the players to do that for him. We don't. We don't. We really don't. We have players that can work with Drew Brees because he's a placement passer, but he was a gunslinger. That is what the Saints are looking for. They got getting close with gunslinging. You had Derek Carr, who's pretty much like Spencer Rattler. That's what Dennis Allen likes. He's not looking for the guy to make the big play down the field. When I was looking at it, Dennis Allen was not looking for a guy to make the big play down the field, but had the potential to. So when you had Derek Carr, there was potential to make big plays down the field. But Derek Carr game was just, it was dinking and dunking, getting the defense to come up and then taking shots down the field. He's not going to because he wasn't an accurate thrower down the field. Derek Carr was not an accurate thrower down the field. Spencer Rattler is not an accurate thrower down the field. It's the same guy. Sadly, it's the same guy. Because if y'all liking how Spencer Rattler's playing, y'all should have liked how Derek Carr played. Not Derek Carr when he became a Saint. Derek Carr when he was with the Raiders. Because this is exactly how Derek Carr played. So yes, yes, I can understand why people would like Spencer Rattler now, but that's how Derek Carr played with the Raiders. And in this era of new quarterbacks and whatnot, you gotta get guys that could throw at angles and guys that could throw with touch, guys that know defenses. And I don't know. I'm probably bull junking saying guys that know defenses, but guys that are like fit for a certain scheme. That's what I probably want to say. Fit for a certain scheme that makes the numbers grow. And that way the defense, instead of playing, behind for too much, or the offense being behind on downs and whatnot, you just get an easy flow. You just need an easy, simple flow. And you need somebody who can do that. And Spencer Rattler is not the guy that's going to do that for you guys right now. That's the tough part, because people love Spencer Rattler. And I get that. I like the guy too. I was happy when we drafted him in the fifth round. I was kind of baffled that he went to the fifth round, because we know what kind of talent he is, and we say he's like a second round talent. And he played with a second rounder, Tyler Shuck, but no one knew who this guy was. This guy just came out on the draft boards and like, oh wow, he competed with Spencer Rattler. That was shocking to me. I'm like, he's competing with Spencer Rattler, and he's pretty much putting a lot of pressure on Spencer Rattler. He's saying the right things in interviews, and he's confident in what he's saying. I believe in Tyler Shuck. I also believe in Spencer Rattler. I said they might got two coaches at quarterback, and I'm saying that could run the scheme, but Spencer Rattler is showing that he could play in the scheme. I don't think he can run it. So that's gonna be something to look forward to with Tyler Shuck. I don't know what they're going to do with Spencer Rattler. I said trade him to Arizona if y'all had the chance, because I really think he'll be a good fit in that offense with the wide receivers that they have and the tight end that they have, with the offensive line that they have. I think him spending, I don't know, a year in that offense, you're gonna see Arizona become something. I believe in Spencer Rattler that much that he can beat out Kyle Murray for sure. But in this aspect, he's gonna lose the starting job. And it's not fun to say, but it's not his fault though. I think the persons that were getting the coaches and getting the quarterback, honestly, when they got Spencer Rattler in the fifth round and they had Derek Carr and Derek Carr was playing bad, I was like, they should just start Spencer Rattler. Like, he's Derek Carr's already playing bad. We just start Spencer Rattler for the whole entire year so he could get the experience. And then go into next year and he might play better because he already went through the highs and lows of that year. And they did not give him the opportunity. They gave him six. She gave him 6 games. I said like he might need a whole entire season. So they gave him 6 games last season. No, it was 7 games last season. And then they gave him they 1-7 now. So y'all do the math. I ain't gonna do it. Simple math. But that still is going to contribute to his losses as being a starter, and he's the greatest loser right now in the NFL, and that's not entirely his fault. I think that is just the fault of just bad management, and the only way you could make that better is changing the system and get the coach that can change your system and make it his. And you got the coach, but you don't have the right guys in his system. And when his system gets going, he's gonna be a problem. Kellen Moore is gonna be a problem. Brandon Staley is about to be a problem. We need to start winning when we still have Brandon Staley right now before somebody else gets him a head coaching job. I'm telling you, we need to start winning before somebody gives him a starting job. Because then we're gonna have to look for another defensive coordinator. And it's like, shoot, we might get lucky with Aaron Glenn, because if the GM, I mean not the GM, the owner is that pig headed over there talking about his quarterback, he might. Well, he did say he liked Aaron Glenn, so he might not fire Aaron Glenn in year one. But if he did, and then all of a sudden somebody just looked at Brian Staley and said like, oh, you know what, we want you as a head coach, like the following year, and we can't get Aaron Glenn, then we gonna be bad. We gonna be horrible. We gonna be the first team. We gonna meet the Lions. 0-16. What was it supposed to be? 0-17, 0-18 or something like that. Yeah, might be the first team to do that. But I'm thinking like this is gonna be a downward year, and then the following year it's gonna be like we're gonna be like probably like 7-9 or whatnot like that. Then we're probably gonna have another better record. I we still need to have to change the GM. I mean, there's a lot of things that have to happen. Oh, game started. Peace out. Y'all have a good one.